right, we have Yorgan De Castro back on the show. He returns to action on March 28th in Columbus, Ohio. He's going to take on Greg Hardy in the UFC's heavyweight division. Yorgan, good to see you, man. How are you?
Nice. Nice to have me, buddy. Appreciate it.
It's great to have you back.
Good.
You're currently in Las Vegas right now. It's about 40 degrees warmer than it is here in New England, where you're from. How has Vegas been treating you outside of the beautiful weather we clearly see behind you?
Cool, man. Good. I'm getting good work here. I'm getting a good work in PI, strength and condition. I'm getting my work, my MMA work in extreme couture. So, being good. It's good to see different bodies, different things, and get a new experience. So, gonna add to my game some new stuff.
Is the PI as epic as everybody says it is? Like, I've heard nothing but great things. It's a mecca of like everything a fighter would need. How are you enjoying those extra benefits?
Dude, outstanding, man. I can't believe that. He's a physiotherapy every day, massage. You got strength and condition. You got food, free, everything, like nutrition, everything, like unbelievable. I mean, I don't know how not using this. Like, we should be using this more. It's like amazing. I'm planning on doing it more often for sure.
Is this the first time you've been using it?
Yeah, I was here for Contender Series last year.
Oh, that's right.
But this is the first time that I come just for the camp. I'm gonna be here for 10 days. But I'm already getting to talk with them, so I'm probably gonna come more often.
Yeah, it's February vacation in the school systems too, so I'm sure the timing worked out great, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I got my kid home with me all week, so I definitely understand what that's like. So we're a little over a month away from this fight. You get Greg Hardy, and if we're talking names in the division that are outside of the top 15 or in title contention right now, it doesn't get much bigger than Greg Hardy. So, I mean, for better or for worse, no matter how people view Greg Hardy, he does garner a lot of attention and a lot of extra eyeballs. How did you react to getting Greg Hardy for your second fight in the UFC?
I love it, man. I fought in October. There was no fight till December. Like, I was getting frustrated. So I asked for Greg Hardy. I said, if you want to fight someone at a heavyweight division who's not ranked, and I mean, who got less experience, he's 5-2. And a big name, you're going to throw me out there. I mean, Greg Hardy is the man. So I begged for that fight. I think it's a good matchup style. Like, he's going to come for bang. He's like strong, explosive, I think that's a good fight for me. I think we're going to match really well. We're going to meet in the cage, and we're going to throw some bombs. I can't wait.
Yeah, I feel like you asked for it, but I also feel like a lot of other people in the media had thrown that suggestion out there as well. I know the Schmo asked for it in Boston. Yes. I did a post-fight show with MMA Fighting after the Greg Hardy fight in Boston. I was like, give him Yorgan De Castro. I feel like the stars aligned for this one. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree with you, man. I totally agree with you. The stars line up perfect for this fight. I think gonna be a good fight. I can't wait.
Look at how excited you are. Your first fight in the UFC was against Justin Tafa, and it was a huge knockout win for you in the first round. Really catapulted you and got a lot of extra eyeballs in you. And then Justin bounced back, and he knocked out Juan Adams a couple of weeks ago at UFC 247. Did you watch that, and what did you make of Justin's performance?
Yeah, I watched that. I was very impressed, man. I was actually cheering for him, like, because I know he's a solid guy, like a good guy, family guy who worked hard, and he got good intention. He fight for the right reason. So I always pull for those guys. And not just like that. When you get knocked out in front of your hometown and you get out cold and you bounce right back, like a couple months later, like 4 months later, you're right back to fight. That take a lot of balls and a lot of, like, mental strength to go right back and fight another, like, big guy. So that was very impressive for me. Like, I was very happy for him.
Did that sort of solidify to you that you're like, yeah, I beat a bad dude. Yeah. I beat a really bad guy there.
yes, I do. And he did. And the funny part, he did exactly what we thought he would do it. Uppercut. He knocked him out with uppercut. He do that all the time. Like, he'll touch you and then he'll finish you with uppercut.
Yeah, it was a great performance.
I think he's gonna do good in this division because he's very excited. He come forward, he fight. He said that before too. He said, I'm going to lose fights, but I'm going to win a lot too because he's that excited. And he's so young. He's 26.
Greg is a newcomer to the sport as well. He's only been competing for a little over 2 years now. Obviously has an incredible athletic resume, being an all-pro defensive player in the NFL. Watching Greg and watching some of his old fights back, like, have you been impressed with what he's been able to do thus far in his short MMA career?
Absolutely. I mean, that the division is like heavyweight division, like it's not them deep. I mean, when it comes to skill set, we all have power, and that's what the most we relate to, power punch. Greg Hardy is actually very. I think that's my opinion. I think he's very good. Like he's improved a lot. His strike is getting better. His timing is better. His reach, his movement is all. I mean, I expect a very good fight because I think he did get better. Especially the last fight that I saw against Volkov. I think he stood his ground and went 3 rounds with a guy that was number 7. It was a former champion in Bellator. So I thought I think he's very good.
You being from Fall River, that's not very far from Foxborough and Gillette Stadium where the Patriots play. And Greg has put Tom Brady on his butt a few times. He has a couple of sacks against Brady. Do you feel like you need to get one back for good old number 12 on March 28th?
Damn right. Damn right. Yes, I've got that one back. For sure.
A lot has been said about Greg's past and everything. I mean, it is what it is. It's always going to follow him with every fight he's going to have in his career. Does that factor into this fight for you at all? Like, you're more than likely going to be asked about this throughout this build-up. Every interview you do, people are going to ask you about this. Do you think about that stuff at all?
Not at all, dude. I don't feed off negative and hate because that's going to take you off what is really matter, which is fight. He's in front of me. I'm going to fight. I know my reasons that I'm fighting. I fight for my family. So I don't really want to. I will never bring those two. I don't even talk about that situation. That's his life, his past. I have nothing to do with that. I mean, I probably have my opinion, but I keep it for me. So that's not my business, and that's not going to affect my preparation or the way I lead up to the fight.
So this isn't going to be like an extra chip on your shoulder or anything like that.
I don't really know because you gotta. Yeah, I'm not put pressure on me that I don't need it. I'm already fight a big, strong guy in front of me that I have to deal with that. If I add any extra hate and emotion, it's not worth.
I agree with that. When we last spoke, one of the things that stuck out to me is you said that you want to be the David Ortiz of MMA. You want to have that greatness. You want to come through in big spots. You want to have that love and admiration from everybody in New England and in Massachusetts. How do you take another step towards that against Greg Hardy on March 28th? How do you see this fight all going down? How do you get it done?
If everything go the way I want and I force him to fight my fight and I finish him, I think all the MMA community gonna love me. I mean, if I go there and I do what I'm planning to do with him, I think this would be like next level stuff.
Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that extra love and attention?
I'm ready though. I'm living up. Yes, I'm going to embrace this. I love it.
I have to ask you about that pep rally, man, because that happened about a month after we spoke. And, the school you work at in Fall River, they honored you with that pep rally right around Thanksgiving. Just an incredible video to watch. I've probably watched it like 10 or 15 times. It was just so cool. What did that all mean to you?
Yeah, that means a lot, man. I always say that. We fight of course, I fight to better my family life and make money and all those stuff. But when you get the recognition of the regular people, the people with you every day, the admiration, the recognition of you doing a good job and you playing a good part for people's life. I mean, that's amazing, man. That give me goosebumps every time I think about it. I almost cried that day. That was outstanding.
And kids are tough, man. And they were all standing and applauding. And they were loving you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They are tough. They don't really care about much stuff. They don't really. But in that day was the superintendent, the mayor of Fall River, a bunch of different people over there. When I walked there was a stand ovation, outstanding. And I'm there every day with them, having fun and deal like a normal. They keep saying, you're so. I can't believe you fight in ESPN Saturday and you're here working on Tuesday. So that meant a lot to me.
It was amazing stuff. I actually was on your Instagram, and I saw some videos of you working with Mitch Raposo at Regiment Training Center. I mean, he's a guy at 25 and 35 getting a lot of attention these days, not just in New England, but he's starting to get some notoriety around the country now. It's pretty crazy watching those videos of you guys, you being a heavyweight and him being a 25, 35 or training together. It's just a matter of time before Mitch is not just a training partner, but he's a colleague in the UFC with you, right?
Absolutely. The kid got an outstanding work ethic. He work a lot, work out a lot. He know what he wants, and he's so confident, man. His confidence high to the roof, and well-rounded. He's good everywhere. Good wrestling, good jiu-jitsu, outstanding striker. So his mindset is there, mental focus. He's next level thing. Like he's like well-rounded fighter. Soon going to be in the big league.
And Greg Rebello just retired, a New England legend.
I hate Rebello.
You hate Rebello?
No, I love Rebello. I love him. He's a good guy. He's the guy who get me like going. Actually, like before I turned pro, I keep asking him, "Do you think I'm ready? You think I'm ready?" You always spar with him, and I can't believe he retired because I think he looks better than ever. I had that talk with him like in cage side like a couple of months ago. I told him, I say, I think now everything's coming together so good for you, like your wrestling, your grounding game, your striker, you calm, you in shape. He's in shape. He's better shape than me. I can't believe that. Like he's looking good. I can't believe he's retired. I think he's gonna come back. I think he got a lot of fight on him yet.
I was just gonna ask you if you think he fights again. I think he's back. I think he comes back again. I bet he fights for CES this year.
Back. I think he comes back. I'm telling you, he look good. There's no reason to. I mean, I got it. If you get knocked out, if you look terrible, if you're not in shape, yeah, it's time. But Greg is looking good, and still kick my ass in the sparring. So I don't know. I think he's looking good. I think he should not retire.
We're obviously not looking past Greg Hardy at all, but obviously a win over him, like you said, it changes a lot of things. You're in a new light. Your fans are just going to start loving you just because of who Greg Hardy is and how people view him. Where do you think a win over Greg Hardy leads you to? Like, what kinds of things do you see yourself in 2020 if you get the job done on March 28th?
Yeah, if I got a job done, they definitely have to rank me. I'm going to be popping that top 15, top 10. Because they do think Greg Hardy is the next big thing in UFC. So me go down there, beat him, they're going to have to look at me different. They like my story. They like the way I am. But they're going to have to respect me by my skills and my will and I can get the job done. So I think they have to see me different after they beat Greg Hardy.
All goes down March 28th in Columbus, Ohio. It's been a long time since the UFC has been in Columbus. Yorgan De Castro is going to take on Greg Hardy. Main event is Francis Ngannou versus Jairzinho Rozenstruik, another big heavyweight matchup. After seeing what Jairzinho did last year, that's got to fire you up a little bit, knowing that a few big wins can just change everything. You can shoot up that thing real fast.
Let me tell you something. I trained with Francis Ngannou yesterday. Ah, man, there's a big, strong human being. He must be the strongest human being I ever touched. Strong, solid, wicked strong. I'm gonna spar him in a little bit too. So I don't know. I think he's scary dude. I think he's gonna get the job done.
So everything they say about him, it's all real. You got to see it for yourself.
He's real, dude. Solid human being, like 2.7 of muscle.
But he's like the nicest guy too.
Nice guy. Always like he was cool. I mean, I was very impressed with him. I'm getting some work in Extreme too. So yeah, I'm gonna be there like in a little bit, an hour and a half. We're gonna go down there to do like sparring tonight. Yesterday was wrestling. Today sparring. They got a lot of big guys, different body, but I'm looking forward. Good work done. Really good work.
So you're picking yourself and you're picking Francis Ngannou in the main event.
Man, you can't go against Francis. I'm telling you, after I see him yesterday, and he do work. Like he work out an hour and a half wrestling like no stop. Oof. I'm telling you, the day they sent me the contract to fight him, I'm retired. I'm done.
Oh man, that's so funny. You and Greg Rebello can head out to Vegas and drink Mai Tais together in retirement. Enjoy the retirement life if they offer you that, right?
I pick Francis. I think it's too dangerous, man. If he touch you, it's done. And I'm not scared, man. He's a scary dude.
That's like an oh crap kind of a training part. You're like, oh my god, oh crap, this is
I'm
different.
on set with that thing, yeah.
It's so funny. I appreciate the time, man, especially with you being out in Vegas and between trainings. I really appreciate it. Great stuff as always. Before we let you go, let the folks know where they can find you on the web, social media, any shout outs, anything else you want to get off your chest. The floor is yours.
Oh no, thank you, man. Thank you for having me. Thank you all, everybody's watching and going to be watching me fight March 28th. All my sponsors, teammates, family. all my coach. We got work to do. See you guys March 28th. Thank you, bud.
Thanks, man. All the best to you on March 28th. Enjoy the warm weather in Vegas. I'm very envious of you right now.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.